Oh, we're live. Hi. I'm a little bit behind the eight ball here. Let's see. Here comes our Monday Morning Coffee logo and
And our
let's
name?
start. Oh, and our names. So
Yeah.
everybody knows who we are because I'm sure they don't know
Oh,
by
I
now.
know, there we are.
Let's start the show.
What's that?
Well, you were saying before it's celebration time. It is celebration time. Okay, when do you remember ever Mardi Gras weekend,
All right.
Valentine's Day weekend, Super Bowl weekend, and Lincoln's birthday all together?
You know, I think we in Illinois are the ones who celebrate Lincoln's birthday the most. And it's a happy birthday to my sister Sasha.
Happy
To all of
birthday,
those
Sasha.
you who know her, please wish her happy.
Yeah, it's a great weekend. And it's also, go ahead.
Happy day after the Super Bowl to all of us real estate agents who celebrate.
Yes, because we are now in officially the spring market.
Yes.
Hooray!
Yes. The market is due to take off, and I think it will. Everyone's been waiting for the Super Bowl to be finished, and we are now finished.
Now we're ready. Exactly right. So you can see why I'm so excited about today.
It is such a great day.
It is a great day. And so, of course, with all of that in mind, we need to get into our show and let's talk about what we're going to do today. Of course, I'm Ann Rossley. I'm here with Kyle.harvey. Oh, there are names, which I'm going to take off because I'm going to go into stats. That's us. We're with Baird and Warner Gold Coast. We love talking to you about what's going on in real estate. And every week we talk slides. I'm about to hit the word slides. We talk statistics. We talk what's going on in the marketplace. We answer questions and we just make you more educated so you can make better decisions with your real estate. So I don't have a lot of new to share with you. So we're going to zip through these, everybody. First, houses. 41 homes closed in January. That was up from the previous January. 42 homes went under contract. Oh, look, it should be 47. Error. Homes for sale, 196 homes currently on the market. That's down 7.5%. And there's currently a 2.7-month supply of homes for sale. In the yellow, that's the unicorn years, better known as COVID. Median sales price now up to $1,350,000, which is up 7.7% over previous year. And single family home, $379 per square foot, up 23.5% versus January of 19. Here's where we're starting to see it happen. 5.5 showings per listing in the month of January. So people were starting to come out and look at homes, and we're going to see it go up even more, I suspect, in the next month. Condos, 396 condos closed. Every January is down because we're coming off the holidays, not a surprise. 422 under contract, which is coming up. Condos for sale, 1812, down 22%. Low. 2.4 months. And look at that. Last 3 years in January, we've had a supply of 2.4 months. 403 is the median sales price, up from our ever-present 400,000. Showings per listing, even outpacing single family homes at 6.4 showings per listing. How about that?
That's really great.
And showing index. Now, this is a lagging indicator, folks. This is December, not January. So this is a 2-month behind. However, it was a 123.6 versus the previous year, it was only 107.5. And the year before that, it was 139. So you know what? It's not down by that much.
No.
And compare it to Midwest, we're actually outpacing Midwest and National. Interesting. And the blue line shows the showing index. And you can see that it's even outpacing many months through 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So that's okay. And again, Freddie Mac, 6.63. We seem to be like hanging there, but we've predicted it's going to be in the 5s. Oh my gosh, rental. This is the story of the day, everybody. Rents are up in Chicago. If you can, find and buy a home. Look at these numbers. The median price, 1 bedroom, $2,166, up 14% over last year. 2 bedrooms up 19%, 3 bedrooms up 30%. If you look at it by neighborhoods, you'll see that if you're in the near north side, almost $4,100 median price for an apartment. Near west side, $3,500. Lincoln Park, almost $4,000. Okay, the purpose of this is a Zumper slide. What it's showing is Chicago versus Miami. We used to be lower, now we're higher. In fact, we went from number 19 when we were first following this nationally to now we're number 12 in terms of cost to rent. And they said in Zumper that a large part of this is the fact that, why should we move our coffee cup? Shame on me. Sorry, guys. A large part of this is there's just not enough construction going on in Chicago to meet the demand for rentals and for the people who want to live in Chicago. So forget everything you hear about people wanting to leave the city. There is so much activity in the city. People love Chicago, and it's borne out by the number of people wanting to move into these apartments and the price increases in these apartments. All right, so I'm almost done. Last slide. Consumer confidence, which we've recently added, it's the highest in 2 years. It keeps going up. And why is that? Inflation's lowering, positive outlook for the future. And, consumer confidence drives people's intention to buy real estate. So there you have it.
Yeah, and I'm going to go through a slide deck of information that Ann and I read about what's happening in the nation. So I was going to give you the Keeping Current Matters information, but it's pretty much the same as last month, and who wants to go over that? But can you pull up our next deck?
I don't have your next deck.
You didn't put it in the slides? I'm happy to see if I can present. Hold on.
I can do it. Okay. I'm pulling it. Tell me what it's called. Housing Outlook, right?
It is called, something like that.
It's spinning up. Give it 1 second. There we go. Oh, I have to add it to the page. Okay, here we go.
Hi, everybody. So Apollo Global Management is one of these consulting firms that focuses on real estate, and this is their deck. And I chose just some key slides. I chose way too many slides, so we're going to fly through it. First, so they talk about a housing recovery. A recovery from it was in Chicago, we were already better than the pre-pandemic years. And so, it's not really a recovery, but nationally, it is a bit of a recovery from the end of last year, when the year before, 2022, we dipped down, and we've been coming back, and the dip down was largely due to interest rates.
Right. Well, like in Texas, they were having a time where prices were starting to drop because all those people who had gone to Texas, some had changed their minds. There was overbuilding.
But here, there's a recovery nationwide. Low housing supply because the cost of building materials is so high. Pent-up demand boosted by falling interest rates. And by falling interest rates, remember, people, interest rates right now are right about at the average, good average years, not the crazy low years that we had post the housing crash and post pandemic, but the regular 40-year average.
But they aren't at the November of 22 where it was 8% there for a while. We're back under that. So people are feeling, ooh.
Yes, they're very much settling down. And again, people are anticipating that mortgage rates will go down to the high fives later this year, high 5%. There's decent job growth. Again, we've seen over the past several years robust wage growth, and there's some excess savings left from the pandemic years. So all of that is driving demand. So what they're talking about in January 2022, 2023, prices were dropping. And here you see that prices have started to rebound, and there's an anticipation that it will continue to rebound. Price inflation, so appreciation. Think of that as appreciation. That we're at the bottom. They are rent inflation is rising in small cities. So a lot. I don't know if you guys have been reading about this, but smaller cities are getting a lot of movement from young people to the smaller cities because they can work from anywhere. They figured it would be less expensive to live in some of these smaller cities. Those cities are starting to have higher rents, seeing rent inflation. They're thinking that housing inflation is going to go up again. This is the rising rents. So housing inflation is rebounding. I couldn't really read this slide, but I included it in case because I thought it was pretty. Let's go. Yeah, well, sometimes. This I thought was interesting, and our team at Key Mortgage agrees that applications for mortgages are starting to come back up.
Right. And we're working on being able to get you figures on this because we really believe that looking at the number of purchase applications is a good indicator of the housing market. So stay tuned, keep watching.
And interestingly also, but that's not included in here, refinance applications are starting to go up. So people are starting to accept the higher interest rates, even for refinancing, because they have other needs. Residential new listings are starting to rebound. Again, not so much in Chicago, but we are starting to see higher numbers even in Chicago.
Right.
Housing starts, you and I, Ann and I don't work very much with new construction, but housing starts are starting to increase, not so much in Chicago, but elsewhere.
Right.
Traffic of prospective home buyers bottoming out. So it means that they're starting to come up. They choose such a negative word. It's rebounding.
Yes.
Lord. New home sales steady. So that's the new construction.
Well, and you know what? We're seeing that in Chicago, actually. Big announcement, by the way. I should have talked about this before. In December, the St. Regis turned over the condo management to the owners.
Oh, that's a big sign.
A big deal. That means that they are more than 70% closed, that, they're moving through, and positively, we continue to see sales all the time for One Superior and the Tribune. So all of that new construction luxury, people are buying it and it's moving through. So very positive sign.
I don't think we're getting enough big new construction in the
medium price. Yeah. You're absolutely right. There's a huge need for it, and you're seeing some luxury stuff going on in the West Loop area. But boy, oh boy, we really could use some condos in like the 500 to 700 range. That is such.
In the neighborhoods we work in, those tend to be 3 flats, 3-unit buildings, and they tend to be the taller buildings, the multi-unit, really multi-units, right now tend to be apartments and rentals, and that's not helpful. What we need are big buildings of regularly priced condos.
Right, with reasonable assessments. You betcha.
Yeah. Well, actually, going back to reasonable assessments, I love getting distracted. So many more of the newer buildings, and I'm talking about the buildings that have been going up in the South Loop, which are a little bit more current in terms of technology.
Right.
Younger people are much more comfortable with some of the technology security. They don't need as much staff to handle. They've got lockers for deliveries of packages. They're using technology to handle what these older buildings, including mine, need staff to handle. That's
a really good point. You look at buildings like, and I automatically go to the Carlisle or even 1555 Astor, where they've got 2 guys on the door because one's helping bring the groceries in, versus some of these others where they don't hire, they have maybe a part-time doorman and they don't have as many. Yeah, exactly.
And that's what drives assessments. It's people. And let me tell you, having people is wonderful, but you pay for it.
Right.
Okay. Low price inflation solid because of low inventory, supply and demand people. We seem to have two of these. That happens. So home builder confidence bottoming. So it means it's on the way up, people. Good Lord. Very low inventory of homes for sale across the US. Interesting. So for a while there, investors were your competition and they would be buying properties. Now investors, some of the big investors, remember, wasn't Zillow, didn't Zillow have a big invest?
Oh, those iBuyers, right. Purple.
It's now down.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Interestingly, this shows confidence in interest rates. ARM share of total mortgage applications has declined. They're getting comfortable with the higher rate. Existing inventory starting to rise. That means existing homes, not new construction. Going. Next. That I thought was totally interesting.
Right.
So many people have been in their homes long enough that they've paid off their mortgage or they paid cash. Low inventory boosting heart. Keep going. So this was interesting. So look at these years. Look at how many below 3% over the different quarters. So now we are in, look at 2023, only 19% are below 3%. 28% were below 4%. 24% fully are above 6%. So people are out there buying during the high years. I thought that was interesting. Below so it also shows that they're still offering it for some clients, these very low interest rates, even in 2023. Sorry. Let's go to something more fun. Let's go to pictures. Very low share of, let's go. Sit.
Well, what this is basically showing us, though, is that, what's happening in Chicago is happening nationally. The things that we have said, this is another group of economic advisors saying that, it's happening. We have low inventory. People are interested in buying, and we're moving forward, right? So I don't know.
But to your point, we look at this so that we can talk to you about what's going on in Chicago. And sometimes Chicago is way an outlier. And sometimes it's right in the middle of things. And right now it's right in the middle of things with one, high rents, and two, buyer demand right now. There is buyer demand. So people who are sitting on the sidelines thinking, well, nah, go ahead with your life. If you want to downsize, if you want to move somewhere else, if you want to upsize, get on with your life. People want to buy your house.
So let's talk. Okay. So we started this a couple of weeks ago where we would show you properties that we were excited about that were new on the market, and then we follow them. So how about if I share my winners for this week on the condos, and then you share with us
the updates on what's happened.
Okay. So there were several new condos on the market. So here are the ones that I think are worth watching because they're going to go fast. Okay. Oh, let me pull my notes. I have my show notes. Okay. The first one. Well, bugger, sugar bugger. Hold on. Sorry, folks. My paper's not falling. Here we go. This is 50. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
5350 Glenwood. Just here's my notes. 2 bedrooms, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 1 garage, 1,700 square feet, 499,000. Isn't that cute?
That's good.
Yeah, that's going to go fast. Okay. 3511 Seminary, unit number 2, on the market for 475. It's a 2 bedroom, 2 bath, 2 exterior parking spots, assessments of 136, taxes of 9,000. I have to believe.
Question.
Yes.
Look, that's a 25-foot lot. How do they have 2 spots for everybody? Because that's a duplex down on the bottom. Maybe it's only
that's a very good question.
a 2 unit.
Hmm. I bet they're tandem in the back.
Yeah, must be. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But look at this. Pretty
Wow.
kitchen open to like area. This the bottom photo is the front.
Look at all that light. Oh,
That's exactly what buyers are looking for today. And again, folks, $475
so good.
with 2 parking right on the 3500 block of Seminary
Good.
and outdoor space. It's going to go fast.
Fast.
All right, 2947 Belden. So this is Logan Square. Let's see. 2 bedroom, 1 bath, 1 parking, 1,700 square feet, $499. So, okay, this is the penthouse level. So it is a little bit of a hike up, but all those
It's exercise.
healthy young people that live in Logan. Look how cute. That's a sophisticated look.
So good. So
especially for under 500,000. You know what I mean? Look at that smashing kitchen and the sunroom in the front. Remember the bays they had? Yeah, this is going to go fast. Pretty bathroom. Look at that bathroom remodel.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Okay, I don't know that this is my color, but wasn't this a color of the year or something? I don't know.
It doesn't matter. It can be repainted. It's beautiful. Look at all that light. Look at that porch. Oh,
I know, right? Okay, so that's another one. So now we're going to go to the next group. Here we go, because I had too much. Okay, so the next one is 1718 Julian. This is kind of a wonky, interesting one. 1 north. So it's a duplex, 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1 car garage with a 20 by 20 deck. But look at this. Look at the entry.
Oh, that's cute.
So again, it's a little on the higher side for a duplex, but listen, there are plenty of them at 800 and 900 and even $1 million, but
the duplex down, right? Yeah.
Duplex down. Yeah. And then it's got the roof deck over the garage, as many of them do, pretty bathroom, plus this side patio area. All right. Now this one I want us to follow because I've been watching the trend over the last few years that people aren't so interested in townhomes, but I find them to be a really good value.
Well, not only that, but right now on Top Agent Network, all the messages are send me your townhome, send me your townhomes.
Because so many of them are good value. So here we are. This is in South Loop, 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2 car garage, $875,000 for 2520. Now you're going to see it needs some decorating, but that's okay because of the price point. You know, it looks like one of the older ones.
Good floors. You just update the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. But look at the bathroom's fine. They had done that.
Fine. Painting.
Yeah, paint colors. Yeah. But again, that's super, super easy. Now, a lot of these townhomes, this is their fire escape this way. So you have to leave it kind of open. But there is some private outdoor space here. So anyway, those are my condos. What do you think? They're good, right?
They're going to go fast.
Yeah.
Let's make this a thing because first of all, I love watching things that go fast. And remember last week, so people, I'm going to share my.
You want to see my houses or do you want to come back?
I want to share your houses.
Okay. So hold on. Present. Is that it? No. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm so like wonky. Weekly winners. Oh, here we go. Houses. Okay. So I only have 3 of these. Keep in mind, in the areas we covered, there were only 14 new. And I used Kyle's trick today. There's a way that we can go on and take off all the relists. So I used your trick. So truly new this week, the whole 7 days, only 14 new houses. All right, let's look at the winners. Here they are. These are the 14. Of those, I picked 3. The first one being 2138 Summerdale. This is a 5 bedroom, 4.5 bath, 2 car garage, 4263, and $1.5 million. So it's a little bit over the median sales price, but look, it's just truly, it's newer, it's lovely. It is on a 30 by 125 foot lot. Roof deck. That's going to go fast. Okay. The next one. Okay. This is like, remember how we showed you that property that was so ugly? I don't want to say ugly. It needed love. It had a tenant or something. And it was for $1.2 million in Lincoln Park. And I said, oh, look at this. And then it like sold within a day because people realized the value. Median sales price in Lincoln Park, people, remember, it's $1.8 million, $1.9 million-ish. Okay. So here we are again, Lincoln Park, 2325 Greenview, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. Okay. And you can see it needs some love, but there are some great things to work with here.
Oh, absolutely. Just get rid of the furniture. See, I would white out all the furniture.
Yeah, $1,299,000 though,
Oh,
right? Yeah. And hold on, let's see. The lot size is 25 by 128. So you're not on a narrow lot or anything. Okay, it does have that granite, yesterday's granite. Again, they're not showing it to its full advantage. They're probably just saying, let's sell it. But you know what? They marked down the price in order to do it.
Yeah.
Got a little walkway here. Okay. And then it's also got good space in the back.
Yeah.
All right. This one I think is interesting. I'm not saying necessarily it's going to sell fast. Coach house. Yeah. 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath. I don't know why they call it 43 square feet. No, that's
enormous.
It's not 42. That's my error. When I copied it over, I made that mistake. They are actually not even reporting a square footage.
Okay. Phew.
But it gives you what amounts to like a single family home. Now there is an assessment to it. But anyway, all right. So let me quickly show you photos. It's pretty plain Jane inside. But again, to get something that feels like a single family for $700,000, in the Wicker Park neighborhood. Actually, they call it Wicker Park Landmark Historic District. Big roof deck. All right.
House, it is plain Jane, but boy, with some good decorating, it could be wildly great.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what I've got. And you did some follow-up, right?
I did some follow-up, and I only followed up on the 2 that you and I said, these are going to go fast. And
okay.
They didn't, but they did. There's an interesting story. I'm going to share now, share screen, because I did not. I'm going to, so which one is that? Oh, so this is this one. Share this.
There we go.
Okay, so this is that house at 2620 Talman. It was on the market for just under 1.3. It was under contract. Apparently, the contract date was the date that I was preparing the slides, and they put it in the MLS the day of our show. So yeah, we were right. That thing went under contract really fast.
Awesome.
So, stop share. And then the next one is, hold on. Let's see. So this is interesting. This is that condo, and I will, okay, I'm going to share screen. That's this one. Okay, share screen. So people, you're looking at the MLS. So interesting, that condo at 2205 Medill, and I'll show you in a second. But look, Anne.
Yes.
Unit 1 and Unit 1 West. Unit 1 West shows itself as temporarily off the market for $775, and it's on the market for $849. It's
same unit?
Same unit.
They just named it differently to get away with it.
I mean, it is the same. Can you see any of this? Trust me, people, same pictures. So I, Kyle.harvey, would
detective extraordinaire.
If I had people interested in it, I would price it at the temporarily off the market or below that price, rather than the jacked up $75,000 price. It's like, what's going on, people?
But it's showing as active, not as under contract, correct?
That's the active one. Here's the temporarily off the market. Same unit. Same unit.
So they thought, okay, low inventory, no reason. We just think we can get more money.
I have no idea. I would not counsel. I would have taken it off the market and repriced it. Yeah. Not created a separate. First of all, is this even allowable under the rules?
No. Mm-mm.
So they're
violation. This is a violation.
Twice. Anyway. Let's just make sure that, so I'm looking at the unit.
Well, see, and that's to your point.
Property pin.
Yeah, to your point, Kyle. You know what, guys? We do the research when you work with us, when you're looking to buy. So, I mean, we find this stuff. And so you were totally well informed.
Good Lord. Anyway, so that's going to prevent it from selling fast.
Yes, it will. Yeah.
So
Yowza.
that's this week's
Okay.
show.
So that's what we've got, and we're sticking to it. Okay. Happy spring, everybody.
Bye.
We'll see you soon.